Terrifier 3 might be bloodier than Terrifier 2. We gotta talk about this. Let's get into it. What's up, ILIKESCARY? We are back. I hope you all having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you all, today we're going to talk about an article over on MovieWeb about possibly a tease with Terrifier 3 and what we can get into. Before we get started, definitely smash the like button because it definitely helps. So you all, over on MovieWeb, we got an article, with Damien Leone talking about what we can possibly be getting ready for with Terrifier 3 and everything, and saying how the route he wants to take and how he wants this to be bloodier than Terrifier 2 and things like that. We got to talk about this. So to get over to that article, it says that Damien says, the only thing I'm very conscious of when going into Terrifier 3 is trying to make a film under 2 hours and pulling back slightly on the mystical fantasy element that was so prevalent in part 2. A fair amount of fans were dismissive of the two components, but I personally love the fantasy element surrounding Sienna, and it's crucial to her character and her metamorphosis as arch nemesis. That being said, there is a way to maintain that element thematically while not focusing on it too much visually. The gore or the special effects have to grow part of this franchise, and topping the previous film's big kill has become a staple. I want part 3 to be the goriest and most of the franchise thus far. I also want it to be the scariest. Gore only gets you so far. I'm just as interested in crafting a chilling film that really gives you the willies. I want to approach this film as if no one has ever been introduced to Arthur Clown yet, in order to make him truly terrifying. So to get into everything, we kind of hear that Damien saying that he wants Terrifier 3 to be the most goriest and bloodiest out the film, saying it's become a staple to kind of top the kills from the previous Terrifier films, which I agree that is like a staple now. With the hacksaw kill, they try to top that. Then with the bleach and salt kill in Terrifier 2. Now, I do agree Terrifier 2 was a little long at the end, but I like Terrifier 2, so I enjoyed every minute of it. But it was a little longer, so he's trying to focus on cutting it down for everyone. It was people out there that were complaining like this movie was too long and it could have been chopped down a little more. So he's saying he's working on that. So Damien is definitely listening. The Terrifier team and everything, Fuzz on the Lens, they're definitely listening to kind of getting that film more compact. And he's saying he's trying to keep another 2 hours. Also, he's saying that he wants Terrifier 3 to be, more gorier and bloodier than Terrifier 2, which is crazy because when you sit here and think about it, man, Terrifier 2 was probably one of the bloodiest horror films I've ever seen. It was literally bloody. That salt and bleach kill was crazy. The mashed potatoes kill with, Jonathan and Sienna's mom was out of this world, especially when he blew her freaking head off. All of that was crazy. The store kill with the chopping of the neck, it was just like, man, I don't get how he's going to be able to top this personally. But, he always does it, so I can't wait to see what he does. We know that this one is going to be a holiday slasher, Terrifier 3. And, it kind of has me curious, the main one being a previous horror slasher with David Howard Thornton, a.k.a. Art the Clown, playing the Grinch. We saw the things he was doing in there. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It was some cool stuff he was doing, but I definitely think they're going to kind of branch away from that type of gore and go like their own lane with Terrifier 3. Like I always said, since we found out it was a holiday slasher, I think it's going to be like a candy cane kill, someone getting hung with Christmas lights, and just them utilizing the Christmas setting for kills. I think that's the smart way to go. I cannot wait to see what he decides to do, man. Because from what I'm seeing in this article, he's just saying that he wants Terrifier 3 to just be more brutal, more gory, and man, Terrifier 2 feel like the ending point when it comes to gore. I'm not gonna lie. Even the ending with the decapitated head of Art, all of that was just crazy and gory. So I wonder, what's the plan? He's topping the hacksaw kill. Then he's gonna top that kill when he's pulling her arms apart and the bleach and the saw. How are you gonna do that? I cannot wait to see because it makes me excited when you kind of think about that. He said, "I want Part 3 to be the goriest and most the product of the franchise thus far, but I also want it to be the scariest." So also he's saying this too that he wants this to be the scariest of them all. In my opinion, that's what makes Art scary. That he is mute and he just like a basic clown. He has guns, knives, whatever utensils he decides to use. I think that's what makes Art scary. He said he wants him to be scarier, and he also said something that was very interesting, saying that he wants this film Terrifier 3 for it to be like no one's ever knew Art. That'll make him more truly terrifying. And I agree. When you kind of get like reintroduced to Arthur Clown like in the first one, and he also said that too. He said that this was gonna go back to the first Terrifier, like the feeling of it and everything. So I can't wait. He said he wants to make Art a little bit more scary. In my opinion, Art is already scary, but I can't wait to see the plans. This is kind of giving me a little imagination with the plot. He's saying that's going to be more bloodier, and we see that opening teaser with the kid and everything. That's possibly going to be the opening scene. I think it's going to be the opening scene of Terrifier 3 with the kid getting killed and Art dressed up like Santa. So yeah, you guys, comment down below what you all think about everything with this article over on Movie Web, and do you think that Terrifier 3 will be more brutal and bloodier and gorier than Terrifier 2? I don't know how they're going to be able to do that, man. That's crazy. But he's saying that that's what they're going for. That's the goal. And he kind of cropping the movie down a little bit to make it more compact with the time and everything. So I can't wait to see what they do with that. But yeah, you guys, comment down below. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. I want you guys to hit me up on my social media. ILIKESCARY on Instagram, ILIKESCARY _ on TikTok, Brandon on Facebook, ILIKESCARY on Twitter. And yeah, you guys, right there where it says join, definitely about clicking join to become a member of the channel. Also, to get exclusive content and benefits, check out Patreon. And yeah, you guys, I want you to watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. I love you all. Peace. Until next time.